Hi everyone, Crazy About Chalkology here today. Jenny from Crazy About Chalkology, and I hope you are liking my. I don't even know how to. I love these filters, and I'm sorry you may see them pop up more because they're just too funny to me. But this is to get in the mood. Make the leaves fall out. There we go. For some fall decor here. Now I've had these. These were just little foam pumpkins that I actually had from Halloween. And I thought, I love pumpkins, and I wanted to see how I could still use them, even though they're kind of a bright orange, and if you can quite tell. But I have this big jar here, and so I stack them on top and put them in, and they are just foam. And so I'm going to go ahead and use the fall leaves transfer from Chalkology, and I'm going to put them all over the jar, so they'll kind of tone down the orange a little bit, and also just give some nice fall decor. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you guys the leaves. Sorry, I lost my fall headband. So there's a couple of leaves. These all come in one big sheet, but obviously I cut them apart so that I could use them individually. And so these are the last two leaves. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to use this one on here. I'm going to use some of these other bigger leaves, and I'm just going to randomly put them all over the jar. And the colors I'm going to use today are Plum, excuse me, Mustard, and Evergreen. So I think these will go with a nice orange on here. And these are the new formulated paste, which is even more awesome than before. So it just spreads even smoother. So let me go ahead and first I'm gonna put. I really like this big maple leaf. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is glass. So the glass or plastic or metal or any of that kind of stuff, you want to kind of what we call defuzz or fuzz up, I should say, the transfer. So that way it won't, since it's such a smooth surface, it might stick too much, and when you pull off your transfer, you don't want to distort it. So I just kind of stick it here on my shirt a little bit, a couple times, and that's more than enough. So I'm going to just kind of, let's see, put this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and just stick my transfers on first, and then I'll go ahead and do the chalk individually. Excuse me. I am fighting off a cold. Here we have a daughter who has a band competition coming up this Saturday, and it is championships. So I just told my body I need to get through Saturday, and then I might have time to get sick. Probably not, but that is what I have told my body. So I'm hoping it will listen. Popping the vitamins like no tomorrow. Alright, so let's see. I'm not very good at doing things randomly. Like, I still end up kind of putting them in some kind of pattern. So I'm trying hard to actually get it to look fairly random. Okay, let me make sure that I'm getting them fairly flat so that I will get a good seal with the color. Okay, so we got a couple more here. Let's put this one about right here. And we'll put this last one here. And I can go back in and fill them in. You know, if there's, which I probably will, because I think I want like a couple more up here. Okay, so then we're going to start with that. Let's go ahead and just do this leaf right here. I'm going to start with the plum. just have a plastic knife here. I'm going to mix it up because this is the first time I'm using this color. And I'm going to pull this in a little bit more so you can see less of me, more of the project. Alright. And I just have my small squeegee here. And let's go ahead and put this on. And just put a little bit of the color and then you pull it over the transfer. Whoops. And any excess just goes right back into the jar. Okay, and I am just doing one color. You could do icing some beautiful colors with doing ombre effect on this one. I am just gonna do this one in one color because Thanksgiving is already coming up fast and I want to have this for like a centerpiece. Okay, so there's that one. And I have my disinfecting wipes to help to wipe that off and get the wax off of the transfer. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, so there is leaf number 1. And I'm gonna use this one again, I think. So I'm just gonna wipe. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. Wipe the transfer off with my disinfecting wipe. And let's see, I'm going to put another one of these right here. And let's tilt it this way. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same color. And the cool thing is, when I am done with this, I can just wipe the chalk paste off. And I think, I already know for the holidays, I'm gonna do snowflakes on here with the snowflake transfer. And the cool thing is, this squeegee here is helping bend a little bit here to help me follow the curve of my big container here. Okay, so there is that, and we're gonna go ahead and pull this one off now. Love that. Look how cool, and I love how it's offset. It helps offset the super neon pumpkins. Like, I love that. Okay, so I'm just wiping this off so that if you leave the transfer paste on the transfer, it can clog it up if you don't clean it off right. So we're doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and should we do a different color? Excuse me again. Let's go ahead and let's do the mustard. Okay. And again, this is the first time I'm using this one, so I'm going to mix it up really good. And it should be yogurt consistency. So there we go. You can kind of see it flows just enough. Okay, so mix that up. And let me clean off my squeegee, because definitely do not want to mix colors. Whoops. Especially when I do not want to get a dark color inside the light color. Clean that off. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, so I'll try that off. I have my nice clean squeegee to start, and I'm going to take this yellow mustard, so it's a little bit darker than this regular like hot dog mustard. I'm just smoothing that on there. And if I didn't, but if I happen to go off the transfer, then you can just wipe it right off. A little bit more here. I got it. Yep, I got the whole leaf. All right, so let's take this color off. And again, when pulling off the transfers from like a smooth, super smooth surface, you want to be careful not to pull too hard and distort the transfer. But this one is coming off perfect. Ooh, I love it. Ta-da. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Oh, you just got home from work. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I can help de-stress after work. Okay, so I did get a little bit of a clump right there, but I'm okay with that because you can't really see it too much. But I really, really love the colors. They are coming out pretty great. These fall colors are awesome, and I love that I'm going to just whip this up, and Thanksgiving is like a week. Is it a week from today? Holy smokes already. Okay, so I do have a little tray with water, and I'm just going to finish rinsing off my transfers really quick. Okay, get this one cleaned up, and we'll get started on the other ones. Cheryl, what do you do, if you don't mind? I mean, I'm still growing my page, so there's not too many peeps watching yet, but okay, so I'm going to, now we'll do the green, the Evergreen. And I got one more knife here that I'm going to mix this up. And this is the first time I've used all of these, but even if you haven't opened it in a while, you do want to give it a quick mix anyways before you use it. Okay, and again, I'm going to clean off my squeegee. Oh, Cheryl, that's cool. I think I would just end up paying them if I worked there. It's going to be getting crazy for you then there at work, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this Evergreen done right here. I think it's bubbling up just a bit right here. And make sure the edges are smooth so that it doesn't seep out on me. Okay. Just get some of this all over. I'm just going to get that excess off. And let's see here, grab this napkin here. stuck in here. All right, there we go. Put that there, and then we'll take this one off. Too hard. Oh, this is looking so cool. I'm so happy with how this is turning out, and I can add it as little or as many leaves as I want. The which one? It's the, what's it called? Thanksgiving place setting too. That has some cool smaller leaves. But I think I'm just gonna stick with these larger ones. Okay, so there is that one. And let me make sure this one. And I love that you can reuse the stencils. So next year I will be able to make some projects with this as well. And then, oh, yeah, it's been good. I'm not buying. You have some willpower still, Cheryl. Oh my gosh, it would be so tough. Yeah, hopefully you'll be busy enough that you won't be able to get into too much trouble, right? Okay, let's see. We have a green. Let's do this one in mustard, since we've got like a green and a plum going on. Did I get another wipe here and clean my squeegee off? I should have. I have more squeegees. I just didn't grab them, so I'm just cleaning it off in between each one. But these are great to have a bunch on hand, plus you can cut them in half or in thirds so you can get more or different sizes and really get versatile with being able to get in at different angles and stuff. So I like that. Well, I'm glad you could check this out, Cheryl. I have, yeah, we've been in a different kind of season with the kids and the family and, of course, life. So I am happy to finally be doing a live again. And I'm going to do more of these regularly because it's such a sanity saver to be able to do this stuff. All right. A nice big leaf. Love it. Okay, so there's that. Wipe the excess off. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I love your rock projects. They're amazing. Yeah, it would work if the smoother the surface, the better the pattern will come out. But yeah, on your rocks, actually, it would work because that's fairly smooth, and it would just depend on how the detail would come out on the rocks. But you would still be able to use it, and you would be able to use it more than once. Be able to use it a few times. All right, so let's peel. This one's a big one, so I'm going to peel this one a little bit slower. I love it. Okay. This one. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. Okay. Let me see if I can get in a little bit closer there. You can see the detail on the leaves, and I still have another one that I've done, but this one that I did earlier, it's already dry. So there's not a huge drying time at all. And here's the one I just did, so that one might still be a pinch wet. Here's one of the other ones I already did, and here's the green one that I did earlier. So these dry within like minutes. Okay, so I think let's go ahead And let me finish this last one. And then I think I'm going to be done for now. Alright, so I think I'm due for a green one. In Evergreen, we've got a couple of mustard, we've got a couple of plums. So let's do one more in Evergreen. And yeah, and Cheryl, the cool thing with the chalk is if it didn't come out, you didn't like it, you could just wipe it off and do it again. Alright, so this is my last leaf. I like doing this project on this big jar because I don't have to have two hands to hold the project. It's pretty cool. Alright, that's actually, oh no, I missed a pinch right here. Make sure I get the whole leaf. I think I did get a pinch off the transfer, so I'll just get my wipe and take that right off, and I'm going to put a little bit more here on the stem, I think, and that is done. Okay, let's take this one off and see how it turned out. I love the detail, and there's no way I would do these by hand. It's not even, honestly, it's not even like ability-wise for me, it's patience. I'm not one who can sit with a lot of time, so I love this. Okay, done. Isn't it cute? I think I'm going to add another leaf up there. But see, this one, let me hold this up a little. So I've got 3 leaves going on right here, and it kind of just covers, but enough to where you can still see the pumpkins, but so that it tones down the brightness of them, and it still is very, very fall. So there is my fall decor. I'm going to go ahead and then I'll add a picture in the comments of my pumpkin centerpiece. Thank you for joining me, Cheryl. I'm glad I was able to catch you after work. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave a comment. And thank you. And yeah, I'm going to be sharing this video, and if you think there's other people too that would enjoy these kinds of projects, please share my page and share my video. But yeah, I will share a picture of this in the comments. I'm going to add a few more leaves on there and call it a day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.